I'm sitting here with Hunter Wolfe,
And I'm sitting here with Scott Sachs.
and we just wanted to say howdy do and tell you a little bit about this album that we made, and called "You Win Some, You're Lonesome." Hunter here is he was like the friendly, upbeat glue that sort of made it all work. He's really good at by getting out of the way. He like makes things happen that probably wouldn't have happened because I would have gotten in the way. I get in the way. He gets out of the way. I get in the way.
We make a good team.
Yeah. So yeah, what could we tell them that's interesting about the album or any of your recollections?
I'm in the middle of last year. You hit me up and said, "Hey, I'm thinking about recording a few songs. It'd be cool if you played guitar on it." I was like, "Absolutely." And then, before we knew it, you had found somebody on the street to play bass.
I did.
And got Danny in here. I don't even know how you met Danny.
At a drum store.
Oh yeah,
He's just like such a good guy. Yeah. And I knew he could play drums probably pretty well. Anyone in Nashville is going to be pretty good.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe bet.
Especially if they accept an invitation. They're like, yeah, you want to come over? And, I don't think they knew that they were like, at the end of just jamming, I was like, yeah, you want to make my next record?
Yeah.
It just sounded so good. And it reminded me of the olden days when I was in Wanderlust and Feel and any bands that I've had over the years. And I missed being in a band.
Yeah, me too.
And it felt like a band that day.
Yeah, Matt on guitar. Matthew Page, phenomenal. He's like art personified.
Yeah.
Music personified. And what a weird combination of players too, in all the best ways. Yeah, we put this hodgepodge of a band together and cut that record in a day, and then spread out overdubs over a few days, and in this room.
Yeah.
So the thing I took away from this record was your why not attitude. It was like, we're in Nashville, there's a billion studios, so we decided to record it here because why not?
Yeah.
Is this room perfectly treated? No, but it's got a vibe and a sound and was amazing to work on.
I think if I was more knowledgeable, educated, and really thought things through thoroughly, I wouldn't do the things I do. But I just don't totally understand why you can't just do it here. I think because of the way we did it. I think what we did, we got the let's just go for it and hit record and and then we just sort of like overdubbed here and there, and oh yeah, let's recut the guitar on that one because you hear the toilet flushing or something, but the first oomph was just sort of like, yeah, I guess we're making a record, and it feels like slightly unsure of itself, but it feels great.
It was literally like, I guess we're making a record.
Yeah.
Showed up to play guitar, and next thing you know, we're micing everything up. And
I got some really nice texts too from people, and I wasn't even fishing for texts, but it's really nice. Some of these things that they're saying. Somebody said, well, she said, "Good morning, Scott. A couple of weeks ago, I was in the middle of writing a thoughtful message to you about You Win Some, You're Lonesome when I heard about Alex Preddy. And she's a nurse. This nurse's head and heart went elsewhere for a bit, trying to make sense of this senseless world. To say I'm angry, too, is an understatement, because one of the songs on the album, as you know, is called I'm Angry. So on my day off, I'm having my morning coffee and giving it a listen through again. It's got that feel for me. The album, you put the needle down and let it run to the end. Thanks so much for sending over your latest musical journey. Not gonna lie. That's one of the songs too. I like the cover, front and back, and all the pages in between."
She just wrote a whole album herself.
I know.
Makes sense of a senseless world.
And that's it. Yeah, that was our goal. And then let's talk about the ladies of the night.
I've been to Chicago's Red Light District.
Yeah. We brought what do they do when there's an ice storm? How do they know when they're ready for their next? Isn't that what the red light means?
Yeah.
Like, all right,
Yeah.
who's next? Who's next? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Who's next?
Vacancy.
Yeah. How do they know? Yeah. So, and then it was like background vocal time, and Hunter sang a bunch on there with his amazing voice, and
I
weirdly,
didn't know I was singing on it.
yeah, I was expecting you were gonna like send me like 8 tracks like Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah, he's one of those people that have talent and they don't just offer it up. I offer whatever I have up before I even realize if I could do something. But yeah, I'm like, send me triple, double vocals, man, make it sound great. But anyway, he did some of the harmonies on there and did a whole lot of other things and mixed the album. But when it came time for like, you know, a lot of the background vocals, we just did the same thing and asked a couple people, and everybody did it kind of for free. And now we're just splitting the money from Bandcamp to them, and you know, and I'm gonna work on the transmission of all their cars for the next 3 years.
In a town where everybody pays for everybody's services because, you know, it's as much a machine as it is a art town, this album was like, this is cool. I like the energy and the vibe and what you guys got going, and I want to be a part of it. I just took time out of their day to just be a part of something. I have a really funny story about Caitlin.
Oh yeah, so Caitlin Evanson is the. I mean, she's had experiences with some of the biggest names in the business. Ringo Starr among them too.
Oh.
But Taylor Swift's harmony and violin person for 7 years or something on tour.
Fiddle in this town.
Fiddle, sorry. What's your Caitlin Evanson story? Oh wait, and she sings on Waiting for My Moment and Not Gonna Lie. Oh shit. Are they playing piano upstairs? You got to get him. She's going to snap. Oh, wait, we're doing an interview. Hi. If you're just tuning in, you're going to see a blood splattered on screen when my wife hits me over the head with a frying pan. It's okay. Oof. It's okay. Caitlin Evanson.
Yes. So Scott texts me one day and says, hey, I need you to come over tomorrow and record guitar for this artist. And I was like, well, I got to do a video shoot, but I could probably stop by on the way because I dropped my kids off at a sitter. And literally where I was filming and where the sitter was, Scott was right in the middle. And so I was like, I got like 15 minutes before I got to pick him up. I'll swing in. He's like, great. I walk in the door here and he goes, so what are you singing? It's like, and there was this lady standing there. And I was like, I'm here to play guitar. And you're like, oh no, that's not happening. We're singing harmonies right now. And so he goes, oh, by the way, this is Caitlin. You're singing with her. I'm like, that's what I love about this town. I absolutely love that. So Caitlin hadn't said 2 words to me, but she chucked a Hulk fist at me.
Oh, yeah.
That's my first meeting of Caitlin. So I literally was in this room for 15 minutes. We sang all 3 choruses, and I split out the door and had the most intense belly laughs for those 15 minutes in between lines that I think I've ever had between Scott and Caitlin. And it was one of my most favorite memories I think I've ever done in music. And I've got some amazing ones. So.
There's just so much talking in this town. I'm always thinking, we literally could have done it in the exact same amount of time that you talked about it. We are musicians. Play the music. Yep. You're singers. Just start singing. I know it's not right all the time, but it works for me, and that was great.
That was a blast.
Yeah.
What a Nashville story.
Yeah.
I got 15 minutes. Okay, let's cut some choruses.
And you didn't even know who that was. And then I'm like, oh, by the way, she was like Taylor's bestie for like a decade.
Yeah, he sends me a picture of her on stage with Taylor Swift.
Yeah. And on hikes and like, on their off time. Ziona Riley is also on a few tracks. She's from Planet Magic. Yeah. She is I call it, well, I don't know. So you've heard her own stuff? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love her last record.
Yeah.
Love it.
She's like I don't know what you call it, like sort of like I call it psychedelic folk. I just can't think of what else to call it, but that sounds like it's wilder than it is. She's just a special soul.
Psychedelic folk. Wonderful human being.
Yeah, and she sang on It Is What It Ain't.
Yeah.
And another song. And then thirdly, it was Samantha Harlow. Who amazing. And she sings on the first track with me. What is the matter with what's it called? What is the matter?
What is the matter with me?
Yeah, what is the matter with me? And
We just call it the matter. All
yeah,
of our texts.
yeah, that's like what the cool kids do, you know, like what's that? What was that song like? Blair Burnt or whatever, you know that trio that was like
Blur.
no, that cheesy trio. No offense to them, they were out when Wanderlust was out. They were just and they're the ones that stayed famous. I'm sorry, was I just talking out loud? I don't know. It was just like really. They're just like and I used to sing their song in Billy Joel, like Billy Joel
Covering.
plus like an Irish Billy Joel. And I don't want you here man to laugh in. I just want you to know who I am. Right. Those guys.
Yes.
What's that song called? It's like Stained.
Maybe it is Stained. You guys can tell us in the comments.
Yeah, so she sings on that song, and I was just like, whoa. Oh, and Matthew Page, I was like, I just need like an instrument on the album that's just not typical and whatever. And he's like, well, I've been teaching myself how to play flute this weekend.
Yes, just you know.
He comes over, and I hummed him the melody, and I was like, oh my god, that track's just amazing. I'm like, can you do it can you do a bluesy thing, like at the end, sort of like on Tangerine? And he's like this. And I'm like, yes.
that first song, it's a song that kicks off the album. Sam and Matthew and Scott. I think that's it on that record, right? Oh, and Ari, of course.
Yeah,
on bass.
Ari. Oh, we haven't talked about him. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's such a good record. It's like it sets you up for what's to come for the whole thing. Just like all of the art that's about to hit your ears, and you're going to be so happy the entire time.
And we both were like, I was thinking about starting with that too. You know, it's like the opposite of like, let's start with the big fat rockin' hit to show everybody we still got it. No, let's not do that.
No, this one is amazing.
What else was I gonna say about it?
Ari.
Yeah, Ari. Yeah, I just met him. Yeah, he was. I don't even remember. It was very insignificant. Although then I saw him in a music store, and I could see he could play bass, but I couldn't totally tell he was a mother blanker. And he also did some like string arrangements that were so cool.
That dude is like genius level. Him and Matthew are like genius level. Like, oh yeah, I just learned flute in the weekend, and Ari just mastered like.
Yeah. Ari's like the learned man who's also cool, and Matthew is like a leprechaun from Planet Groovy Tunes.
Groovy, absolutely groovy.
So anyway, and Matthew's from a band called DOG, who are, I don't know, dude, I saw them the other night. It's like they make the Who seem like Seals and Crofts.
Wow.
Just saying. And that's the record. And anything else you care to?
No, it was. Thanks for calling me. This was a blast to be a part of this album. Like from start to finish, just say yes to everything, and the answer to why can't we do that is you can.
Right.
And go listen to it. It's amazing.
Yeah. Hunter Wolfe, Scott Sachs. You win some, you're lonesome. Hug it.